Hello, beautiful friends. It's Lynette here, and I have a project today. This is a green mountain arborvitae, and I saw one at Lowe's that was shaped in a topiary, and it was $100, and it was a lot smaller than this one too. So I found this one on the clearance rack. I think I got it for like 26 bucks, and I want to try to topiary this arborvitae. Come along and see how I can do this. I was inspired by Sarah from the Real Southern Garden to come and check out Lowe's. Let's go see what we can find. They have the most beautiful plants that you could do some fall planting. But I honestly am not ready for that quite yet. I'm in denial that we're hitting fall. Are you guys? But look how beautiful all these plants are. I'm here to check out the clearance rack. The sedum is beautiful. $12.50. And it's a Munstead dark sedum. I love this arborvitae. It's a spiral emerald arborvitae. It's $97. But I have an idea. They have arborvitae on the clearance rack. Let me go over there and show you guys. Okay, so these are the arborvitae they have on the clearance rack. And I found one that doesn't look too bad on the brown areas. So I think I'm gonna get it. And then I think I wanna go home and try to make it into a topiary. You guys think I can do it? I'm gonna try. Okay, so this is a pretty big shrub, and I don't want it to get too big because my thoughts are I'm gonna put it in this pot here behind me, or go find another pot that's a tiny bit bigger, but we'll see. We'll see if I can find another pot. And I wanted to show you my friend Sarah from the Real Southern Garden. She does a lot of videos on what's on sale at Lowe's and what's on sale at Home Depot. So you guys need to go check her out. So she inspired me to go to Lowe's, and I went straight to the clearance section. Now, most of the ones that were there were looking pretty rough, so I think I found a pretty decent one. I'm going to show you it all the way around and show you the back of it. But I got this for half off, so it was, 27 bucks maybe, around there, 26. And it looks really good from the front. And I've been babying it, and I've been watering it almost every day. But the back part, has a little bit of, man, it's actually starting to look pretty good. There's just a little bit of brown down there at the base. And you can see some kind of holes going here. But anyways, we're gonna trim this up and try to topiary it. What my plans are, I'm gonna tie this ribbon here around the bottom, just around a branch. And then what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna naturally, just come around in a natural circle. Try to keep my spacing pretty good. Okay. So that doesn't look the greatest. I'm gonna work on it a little bit, but you guys get the idea. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get my ribbon, pretty precise. I might go get a ruler to redo this. And what I wanna do is, put the ribbon up. I'm gonna tie it at the top, And then I'm gonna go get my trimmers and I'm gonna follow the ribbon all the way around. And I'm only gonna do slight cuts for the first cut and start shaping this a little bit. I think I'm gonna trim the entire tree a little bit before I start as well. And I noticed the top is really, really thick. So there's this one chunk here that I may just kind of chop off or tighten together. So we'll see. We'll see how it turns out. You know, we're just experimenting here. I don't know exactly how this is going to turn out. We're just going to see. I did decide to come in and give it a slight haircut. So I'm just going to go around. I mean, I could probably do this quicker with my trimmers, and I'm really wanting just a little tiny off of it. You know, just give it a haircut. And what my goal is to trim it up to more of a point at the top. I did take a piece of green garden wire and I kind of pulled the branches together to go more at a V. And then I'm just going to go up and give this a slight trim. And I don't want to do too much to this tree because, you know, we want to do it slowly so that it'll live. Okay, I'm going to trim it up and I'll be back. Let me show you guys what I did. I went ahead and put the ribbon on and tied it at the bottom and at the top. And then as I was going around, instead of running in and getting a ruler, I just made sure my ribbon as I was going up was about a scissors length in between, just to make sure, you know, it's a little straight. And I'm gonna go look up a topiary and see how they did the top, because I'm not sure if I want that line there or maybe just a little bit lower. But I'm kind of happy with what I got here. Okay, so I'm gonna just start trimming, you guys. Pull this up so I'm just gonna start trimming above the ribbon, right above it. And like I said, I want this first cut to be very minute. You know, just get sort of the shape that we're wanting. Before we go real close, because eventually we're going to go real close to the, you know, the stem on the inside. And then what I want to do is sort of shape this kind of round. So this little section here is kind of like rounded. So we're really, you know, this is an art form, really. Kind of feel like Edward Scissorhands right now. Just kind of going above and below the ribbon slightly. And then trim up this a little. Make it more rounded. And you know, if this dies, it's only 25 bucks, you know. And I'll go buy the $100 one. I don't know, I guess I just like doing projects too. It's kind of one of the things I love to do is just trying new things. And you know, if you don't try, how do you know if it's gonna work, right? Okay, so I'm gonna stop here and back up and see where I'm at. So I wanted to give you a really up close look at how I'm doing this. I'm going above the ribbon, just sort of giving a nice trim trim. You guys see that? And then I'm going slightly below the ribbon. I'm going to call it quits because I've cut a decent amount off of it. I feel like you can't really tell, but I have. And what I want to do is do this over a couple weeks time. So for my first time, I just kind of went in, can you see that? And just kind of followed the ribbon all the way around. You know, it's slight. And then what I want to do today is get all the dead stuff out of there. And I want to go see if I have any fertilizer. And I want to give it a really good watering. So I cleaned all the dirt, most of it out. And I found some chicken manure and some slow release plant food. And then give it a really good watering. And I'm going to leave the ribbon on it. You want to really give it a good soaking so that food can get down to its roots. You know, this has been at the garden center all summer long. So probably the only fertilizer it's had is the very initial fertilizer. And I'm going to go ahead and come up here and water everything. All right, guys, wish me luck on this topiary here, and hopefully it will stay healthy and I can put it in this pot behind here. And I'm going to make this like a couple week long video and show you guys how it's looking. I think I'm ready to plant this emerald green arborvitae into this pot. I'm going to trim it up a little bit more. So over the last couple weeks, I've just been trimming slowly. I'll trim a little bit more. So I think I want to take this whole stem off here. So I'm really wanting like that main trunk right there to kind of be how far these go back a little. And I want to do it slowly so I don't, you know, ruin this tree completely. Hopefully it'll bounce back because it's not looking the greatest. Well, this could be really good or really bad. But I do like it. I just think it's too tall. So my options are to find another pillar for it to sit on, or leave it be and imagine it with flowers at the base, and it might be like a really nice focal point.
Well, thanks for joining us for Lynette's topiary experiment. I think it turned out great. It looks like a topiary, and this is her vision with flowers. So don't be afraid to experiment. Go out and try something new and find your passion today.